Everyone, namaste. Sending you much love, Virgo. If no one's told you they love you today, let me be the first to tell you that I love you. I hope you guys are doing great. Who's in here? Hey, Juanita. Hey, Sonia. Hey, how you girls doing? I hope you're doing good. For those of you that are new, I'm Julia. Sorry, I've got the computer going and I've got the phone going. For those of you that are new, welcome, welcome. This is a Virgo channel. I'm Julia. This is Virgo Nation 1111. But keep in mind, you could have strong Virgo placement, and these messages could also be for you, right? You take what's yours and you leave the rest for everyone else. Okay, it's just the energies for today. Okay, what comes out through the oracle cards or the tarot or whatever they tell me to tell you. Okay. Let me just make sure my chat is good here too, so I can see you guys come in. There we go. Hold on. Give me just 1 second. There we go. All righty. There we go. Anna, Rebecca, hey, hey, hey. If you're new to the house, let me know. But welcome in, everyone. So Virgo, this is great. I'm picking up some really great energy for you. Georgie, hey, honey. Hey. Who is that? Is that somebody new? I don't know who they are. Hold on. From the ashes rise. You're right, baby. You got that. Hey, Mickey B. That's right. That's what Virgo's doing, rising from the ashes, right? And I was picking up that, Virgo, you're moving full steam ahead now. It was just like, I don't know, it almost feels like it was overnight or something like that, but there was like a death and a rebirth. And you're not allowing anything to hold you back anymore. You're moving forward. I feel those past situations, that toxic individual, whatever, you've let that go and you're moving on, okay? Hey, Phyllis. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Mickey. So this is good. This is good. Brand new energy. You feel really energetic. You're getting a lot of stuff done. You're really focused on what's important to you. That could be your goals. That could be, your home. That could be your money. That could be your career. But the beautiful thing is Virgo is open again for a new relationship. I know I am, right? So, it's really, really good that you've done your healing now and you're just over it, right? There was some remnant pieces for some of you, but those are gone now too, right? So whatever they were trying to do or whatever they want or whatever, it's just not going to work, right? I do feel, though, a warning, right? If you do take that toxic person again, a second time around, it will be very bad for you, Virgo. The toxic person I'm talking about. It'll be very bad for you, Virgo. Just letting you know, okay? Don't say I didn't tell you. All right? I feel at some point when it came to the things that you were working on, you were getting really frustrated, disappointed. I see you looking at things from a different perspective now, right? And you understand that maybe whatever you were doing, you were looking for immediate results. You're seeing improvements, but you know that in order to get something where it needs to be, you understand and you're being reasonable with yourself and you're kind of back down to earth again and saying to yourself, okay, I have to put the work in. I have to put the work in, and slowly, 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 things will change, right? So this is good. I see new love for you too, if you're open to it. Yeah. I feel it all starts with a conversation, maybe a text message, maybe through your work, maybe when you go out you meet somebody, some kind of event, party event, Virgo. So it's all good. Everything is coming together for you the way it should. Okay, a lot of you have an opportunity to go get yourself a new car or a home. I see that being like a blessing for you. That's something that you may have wanted for a very long time. And that could happen this week, next week. All right, let's get into your messages now. I call upon the divine, I call upon the white light, I call upon the Holy Spirit to come into this reading for Virgo, please, for Virgo. And anyone who has strong Virgo placement, these are postcards from Spirit. We're just going to have one card fly out. for Virgo. Let me just... Aldona Elena, hey honey. Hey Preston, I love you too. Thank you. It'll be fine if you feel that's the best thing for you, you know, that divorce, then you need to do it. I think maybe it's long overdue, right? That's what they're telling me. All right, here we go. And you've got, but they're saying for me to pick this one. I don't know what it says. I have to put my glasses on. The writing is very small. But you had 4 cards pop out, and they told me to take this one. All right, so here we go, family. Listen up. This is your message. Hey, Yellow Rose. Dear you, there's only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means that you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants and know that your purpose is yours alone and no one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things can happen. Your life is a beautiful one. I love you always and forever. So this is going back to the message I was talking about, the frustration, you putting the work in, maybe comparing yourself to other people, what they've got going on, and how come it's not happening for you and it's happening. That's all the wrong way of looking at things, right? It's about getting focused and doing what you need to do and doing it in your way, right? We got a lot of people in here, right, that come and watch other people's readings and try to make them theirs, or, you know, so I'm around that all the time. I have been for 6 years, you know, or pick up on what, you know, I may say and make it theirs, or, you know what I'm saying? And people that, you know, watch a certain kind of videos, they know who says what, they know what they're saying, they know when the person has taken out the video and when you put out your video. You understand what I'm saying? So it really defeats the purpose, right, of somebody trying to copy somebody else's reading, okay? So it's always going to be like that, though, Virgo, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's just important for you to shine in your own way and do whatever you're doing and stay focused. And don't worry about what anybody else is doing, right? Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Do it your way. All right, here we go. Oh, okay, these cards are just flying out. So they're asking you to be at peace. They're also saying for you to be patient, okay? Something is happening for you here, Virgo. But the key message here is whatever is happening for you, okay? I don't know. Is it a decision? Is it you being at peace and waiting for something, and then all of a sudden something returns back into your life? Or are you being at peace and waiting for something and being patient and saying to yourself, I'm never going to do the same things that I used to do or the decisions I used to make? You understand what I'm saying? Because there's something here about you learning from the past, okay? Not making those same mistakes again. Yes. See, you're reclaiming your power. And as you're being peaceful and you're waiting also, I feel you have learned a lot from a past situation. And now you're reclaiming your power again. So Virgo's got their groove back, right? Yes. And you're deciding, you know what? I'm not going to be in that kind of energy, right? I'm reclaiming my power and I'm standing up for what I believe in and I'm taking a leadership role, meaning you're bossing up, Virgo. And you're going to be using your mind wisely, too. You're not going to start saying negative things about yourself, your situation, about this, about that, you know. And no complaining either, Virgo. Okay, come from a place of grace and gratitude for everything that you have. Okay, a lot of you are working away. You don't even realize it, but you have some kind of collaboration going. But the collaboration is not with another individual. It's with the divine. It really is. They don't want you to get in the mindset where you're overthinking too much and worrying about your money. That's got to stop. You got to start thinking positive, right? So that you can bring in that abundance. There will always be enough for you, Virgo, okay? Sometimes you can beat yourself up when it comes to certain things, like feeling like you're not good enough, or when is my turn going to happen, and blah, 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 blah. But see, what you don't know is in the meanwhile, right now, you've got to focus on what you need to focus on. You got to take good care of yourself, because that lucky time, that magical time is coming, Virgo. It is. It is. And you could be seeing synchronicities. They could be showing you stuff in your dreams, right? And you know it's coming. You just do. You just don't know how it's coming and when it's coming, but it's coming. Right now, it's just important for you to focus on the things that you need to get done, because very soon things are going to change, and it's going to have a lot of momentum to it, a lot of movement to it. Okay? And you got to trust in this divine detour. It's for your highest good. A lot of you, it's about claiming your independence here. An independence from a situation, a marriage, a relationship, a family dynamic. Yes. They're saying it's time for you to have your freedom, and it's time for you to let go so that you can transform into this beautiful butterfly. Okay, so transformation is yours. I also feel a lot of you are really enjoying being at home. And while you're at home, in those moments of stillness, prayer, just zoning, or whatever you're doing, enjoying yourself here, these ideas, these sparks are coming to life. And it's not just one idea, it's a bunch of ideas. So I feel you're kind of like, okay, I like doing this, and I like doing that, and I like doing this, and I like doing that, right? But you're going to have to take a moment, really, and just kind of look at everything and just make a choice here. Make a choice. Okay. They're also telling you that just don't look at this, okay? Get the bigger picture. Start acting as if you already have what you want. The transformation is happening because no one anymore can make you feel like you're not good enough, Virgo. You know your worth now. And you certainly know that, if you're spiritual, that the divine has been guiding you all along. Okay? They made you aware of the toxic situation, right? They're by you right now here. So you have to do everything very smart this time, okay? And to just trust in the mystery that's going to happen. See, you're not there yet. It's coming in. You see that sweet result? It is. It could be juggling a lot of different things, projects, work, home, love life, home life, parent life, whatever you're doing, but you keep taking action. You keep taking action, and it's slow and steady, but it's making progress, right? But they're also telling you that you have to make time to have some fun too, Virgo. Okay? And really allow yourself again to be out there, to have fun, to date, to fall in love again if that's what you want, okay? It's really time for you to have that ultimate confidence in oneself, okay? To believe in yourself. See, I feel somebody here got you to stop knowing that about yourself. Whoever that was that you were with, Virgo, you weren't yourself. You weren't yourself. You stopped being yourself, I feel. So anyways, You've got a brand new beginning. It's time for you to have that beginner's mind here. Overcome any kind of obstacles that you have here, Virgo, and dream your world into being. Freedom is yours. Absolutely. And the miracles are endless. So something is telling me that something is coming in for you too to give you that freedom. All right, so Spirit's got your back, but you make sure that whoever was that snake, right? You've got to keep those healthy boundaries up with this person, okay? You've been doing a lot of healing because of this, okay? So open up to different possibilities. Focus on the here and now, not about stuff that happened in the past, right? And because you're going to start seeing very clearly, and you're going to start understanding what you're passionate about, what you feel loyal to here. You're going to start making your dreams a reality now, because there's this courage and this, you're just being fearless and you're being bold here. And you're just trusting in the divine, right? And I'm here to tell you, Spirit does have a plan. It's coming out again. And you're going to be taking a leap of faith. You're going to be doing things that make you happy, what you want here. I also feel here that through your knowledge and your wisdom here, something may come up that may challenge. Well, somebody may think that they are, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like nobody can sell you any kind of illusion anymore. Because of the wisdom and the knowledge that you have attained so far, Virgo, right, through your life, you can see the truth through any kind of an illusion here. Okay. Watch your words and continue to trust in the divine and co-create with them as well. I see here, this has to do with your stability, your foundation, your money here. They're telling you clear, very clear here. Stop freaking out about it. Just surrender here and just allow yourself to shine. Take time out to rest when you need to here. I feel also that there could have been something here that was unfair. Spirit is saying, you know what? If you look at it a little bit differently, nothing is ever wasted here. Okay, especially if you were approaching it from a right way of being here. Okay? So there is a potential for love to come in your life. It's actually all the way around you here, but I don't think you've noticed because you've been keeping your head down looking at the cups that have fallen down, or you're too busy working and you're not really paying attention to your surroundings or what's trying to come in for you. Let's put it that way. So Virgo, you're going to be, a lot of you are going to be very creative at this time. You are going to manifest the things that you want, and they will happen, and the universe is going to provide for you here. Okay? Sometimes you feel like you're just drifting, or you're just out in the middle of nowhere, or you're in the middle of the desert. You only have you wonder, is anything going to change? You understand what I'm saying? That's how you feel sometimes. Like, I'm doing everything alone, right? But see, in actuality, you're not. You're not alone. You're not. You got your ancestors, you got your angels, you got the divine. You're not alone. They're loving you, protecting you, guiding you, right? If you only knew the stuff that Archangel Michael's been protecting you from, Virgo, you know. That awareness they gave you in regards to a toxic individual, where do you think that came from? When you start seeing who they truly were in your dreams. And something was screaming at you to leave that situation alone. By the way, for those of you that have been with me for a long time, Leonore blocked me. So it looks like she went and did something stupid. I just pray for her, and I just hope that she's okay. And that everything lands up being okay for her. For those of you that are with me, you know what was going on with that. Hey, Rocket Babe. Hey, Sonia. Alexandra. Hey, sweetheart. LaDonna. Hey, baby. Who is this? Somebody new in the house? Who do we have? Thakur. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. So glad you're here. From India. Namaste. Hey, Aliki. Hey, Carrie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she blocked me and she went running off to Africa. That's what I think. Kimmy J, hey, honey. Hey, Wanda. All right, let's see what one card we're going to get from here. Okay, they're saying this one. All right, Virgo, here we go. Penguin, authentic. Let me just turn this over a little bit like that. There we go. All right, so what is it saying? Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Amen. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. There you go. See? And I was talking about Leonore, right? I don't know. Okay, we'll see. I just prayed like she's okay. I'm serious about that. I talked to her. She just didn't listen. Okay. It is what it is, family. Let's see what we've got in regards to your money. How we're going to manifest more money. Here we go. It's the curve. It's almost like I didn't see what you wrote. I just saw it right now. So here we go. Here we go. Amy C. 1111. Hey, honey. Rising of the Eagle. Hello. Aw. You're so welcome, sweetheart. We got England in the house. God bless you, honey. All right, so here we go. So this is the advice they're giving us about finances and career. All right, so I'll read what they're saying here, okay? All right, so words of abundance are very important. So it's saying here, you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerful, positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in a loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. Okay, so it's not only wishing abundance for yourself, but for everyone, right? They're also saying here that unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. So they are asking you to step it up. You're getting the ideas, you're getting the sparks, right? And, but you got to take action too, right? Very important that you take in consideration the consumer if you're creating something. And it says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision. Also, to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply, and you purchase only that which you need. Okay, so I feel here with the unlimited ideas, it's about you coming up with something that everybody can use. And I think it's very fair too to say that it's important to just live simple. You know, sometimes we can overdo it with buying additional stuff, like way too much, right? And then we just end up throwing it away because it expires. So we have to be more conscious about that too. Punette, I hope I'm saying that right. Aurora, namaste, honey. Also here it's saying windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this is abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So a lot of you are getting this abundance to actually go on your spiritual path. Very important right now, too, when it comes to your abundance, that you block out any kind of distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. And the next one is moonlighting. You could start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Okay, so we've talked about that before, right? A lot of you are just like, I hate my job, I want to do something else. And I've always told you, don't leave that job until that project or whatever takes off, right? Which takes time. So that way you have a flow of income coming in. But if you can manage the two, which I saw in the reading earlier, that you're kind of balancing things, and you keep putting in the work, whatever that is, that baby that you're creating, right? That new idea, that creative project, it will take off. I've seen your project take off and you make a lot of money, Virgo. Not today, but I've seen it in the readings the days before, the weeks before. And they keep pushing you to be creative and to be inspired and to start your own thing, right? You guys know, who've been watching me every day, that message has come out a lot, okay? So there's different blessings coming in. I also feel some of you are going to get a gift as well. Okay, so there's a gift. There's more abundance for you here. I truly see a lot of you starting your own thing and it doing really well. But, don't go in there going, okay, I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to, be a millionaire tomorrow. No, it's not like that. You're going to have to put the work in. You are. Step by step, step by step, step by step, step by step, until you get to the top of that mountain, Virgo. All right, here we go. From your spirit team, what do they want to tell you? Yes, we know you're here. Okay, so very important. They're saying that if you can help others, it's also you helping yourself. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. Have the faith to walk through new doors. For everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. Okay? So, whatever's happened has happened. Now it's a new season. Now it's time to walk through that door, Virgo. Cooperation and partnership bring great rewards. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. Well, I think for the times that we are living in, that could even be AI for some of you. Yvette, hey, okay? So speak words of love. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power, or whatever you believe in, yeah? See everything through the eyes of love. Love is patient and it's kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. Okay? So I feel that's really talking about us being in the flow and allowing ourselves to show up, allow ourselves to be guided, right? Because, sometimes, and I've talked about this before, sometimes we know I want this, I'm going to do this, I don't care what the thing is, kind of like Leonore, and I don't care, this is what I want, and, and we ignore all the red flags, and it just all turns out very messy. Okay? So that's why patience is needed. It's like, all right, I'll explain it to you. Let's say you're at the airport and you missed your flight, right? Right. And you got to get on another plane now. Or maybe the plane is absolutely, maybe you got a standby kind of ticket, right? And you got there waiting, thinking that you were going to get on the plane, and the plane is full. So you have to wait for the next one. So you're going to sit and wait for the next one. You're not going to go against the current, right? Okay. So patience is needed. You're being taken a certain way, Virgo. I don't know if you can realize it or not. Things are changing for you. But you have to allow the flow to happen, right? Because if, like I said, if you start rushing, if you start trying to push your agenda, it can get really messy, right? Believe you me, and this is not going to be the first time in your life, they have made you fully aware of certain things that you needed to leave, action that you needed to take on, things you needed to be aware of. If you're spiritual, now I'm talking. So you know, if you're patient and you're showing up and you're doing what you need to do and you're allowing everything else for them to figure out for you, right? Or to guide you, not figure out for you, but guide you in the way that is in the best, most beautiful way for you, then you can finally understand that you're not going to make any kind of mistakes. You're going to be patient. You're going to wait. You're going to make the best of the here and now, right? And you know when it's time for you to move, not literally move, take action, should I say, they will tell you you need to take action. Or you need to switch this up a little bit and do it like that. That's taking you on a divine detour. You better go take that divine detour. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. When the divine wants to tell you something, it's not going to be like, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to be like that, right? It's not going to be like all in your face like an explosion, right? Okay. It starts off very subtle. By synchronicities, by things they're showing you in your dreams. You either get it or you don't get it, or you blow it off completely, right? Depending on what the situation is. They'll come back around again and try to show you in a different way, or say it maybe a little bit different, or show it to you a little bit different, okay? So maybe the second time around you start grabbing little bits and pieces, right? But you still don't, you're not being stubborn, you just haven't figured out what the message is or what you're supposed to do. A couple of days later or the next day, they may show you something else as well, right? So it becomes like this puzzle piece, this hidden puzzle, where you kind of have to sit and understand what is trying to be, what are they trying to convey to you, right? And then you figure it out, right? And then you're supposed to take action, or you're supposed to be guided in a certain way. If it's an emergency, they will show you something really quick. I mean, where you can't even, you'll remember the dream. You will. Okay. Sometimes they even send your ancestors to bring you the messages as well. If you're not acknowledging what they're saying, they say, okay, well, let's send an ancestor down, right? The Virgo loves and respects, right? And let's send them to give them the message, because maybe if we send them to give them the message, Virgo will figure it out, or Virgo will really listen to what we're saying. Now, in a situation that is really not good for you, that you need to leave, right? And they keep showing you those messages and everything, and you're still not doing anything about it. Those messages are going to become more and more intense until you understand exactly that, either you got to let go of something or you got to make some kind of change. And then when you can finally get enough nerve to make that change, as difficult as it could be for you, that's when all the miracles start happening, because they're saying, okay, Virgo's listening. Virgo's now finally doing something about whatever that is, right? That's not good for Virgo. So giving you a little insight. Okay. For Virgo, let's go with our angels, please, and let's see what they want to say. For Virgo. See, again, that creativity here. I feel a lot of you feel like, I don't know, not all of you, there's a group of you that feels like maybe somebody's like not wishing you well, or I don't know, like, or somebody's trying to put something on you or do something, right? Spirit is saying, you know what? Anybody could think they could do whatever they're going to do. But listen, you know, maybe you feel like there's blockages when it comes to your creativity, or whatever you're working on is being blocked somehow. They're saying, listen, whatever is meant for you is truly meant for you. Nobody can put control. Nobody's got more power than the higher ups up there, okay? So use your strength by knowing that they've got you to keep going, right? Yeah, very soon you're going to see you're going to have an epiphany, I'm telling you, or some kind of an experience here. And I feel if you have been worried or under stress or something like this, things will get really cleared up for you here. Okay. They're also telling you to raise your vibration here. They also want you to be honest with yourself about what it is that you truly want and desire, Virgo. I see wellness being here for you. I do see a lot of you following your spiritual path. Whatever you're asking about when it comes to like your abundance, your work, your job, or whatever, it's not just the 3D that's involved in this. There's a higher power involved in this as well. Okay? All I can tell you is that your prayers are going to be answered. All right? But you got to stop comparing yourself to others here. You just got to keep making progress every single day. Just trust whatever is meant for you will be for you, right? If you're doing one thing and it's just not happening, or you're with your career or whatever, trust that they will create another divine detour so that your prayers are sincerely answered. And that has to do with your money here, okay? Also, your love life is coming into play. You may meet somebody who's a soulmate, somebody who you may meet through your spiritual community or your religious community here. All they're telling you is, listen, stop worrying so much about everything, okay? Things are going to start getting really, really busy here for you, okay? They're also telling you to take time to do a lot of deep emotional healing, connecting with your emotions here. As you go through this change, you will have something to celebrate here. I feel you're stepping into peace and harmony, also getting more and more aware of your spiritual gifts and your talents here. And they're saying, listen, use those talents, right? Use your spiritual gifts so that you can just sparkle and shine here, Virgo. Clear out any kind of negativity. You've got Archangel Metatron going around you, cleaning your energy fields all the time. And it's really about you finding your balance, not being too much in the masculine, not being too much in the feminine, just being somewhere in between and creating that perfect balance for yourself. Okay, there is a new path that is opening up for you. And you are receiving increased support by your angels here. So look, it's really a time for you to love and support yourself here and accept yourself. Go out into nature, right? Find your strength through the Creator here so that you can have this beautiful brand new beginning, okay? And just take it easy, okay? I also feel somebody wants to return back to you. You need to take a step back from that connection here because that is no longer serving you. And leave your heart open for the next chapter of your life, Okay. I feel here you need to make healthy choices here for yourself. I also feel here that you finally were able to let go of something that hurt you very badly. And now you're stepping into an energy of your passion and your purpose. This passion and this purpose is very much protected by Archangel Michael because it is your path and nobody can take it away from you. All right. So you've made healthy choices. So now I'm telling you something is going to be shown in your dreams. And you're going to understand that something is changing. Something good is about to come into your life. And you are just releasing control. A lot of you are learning something new here. You're studying or you're learning how to do something new. They're also telling you pay attention to the synchronicities because justice is yours here as well. Very important that you bring balance to your life because when you bring balance to your life, then you bring wellness to your life, okay? I also see you going out, joining in, socializing as well. Okay, your intuition is kicked up a notch, but that's happening because your intuition is preventing you from getting hurt, making any kind of mistakes, putting you in, yeah, it's for your protection, this heightened intuition right now. You also know something really great is about to happen for you here. And I'm telling you, you have infinite abundance coming in for you here. So why are you... Because you don't believe it, right? It's like, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay. Well, that's a wrong attitude to have. Anyways, the infinite abundance will come in for you and it will allow you to just shine and continue to be who you are. Very loving, very kind, with giving unconditional love. Of course, setting healthy boundaries, right? So you have some miracle that's coming in. I think you have a trustworthy friend, somebody who wants to give you something here. Okay. And maybe this person was kind of brought into your life, and I feel they're also spiritual. I feel this person came into your life because an ancestor sent them towards you here. And this is going to, whatever this person is going to give you here, I feel it really helps you get past any kind of challenges you may have had. Oh, yes. And you're going to be incredibly happy, Virgo. Okay. Again, they're telling you, listening to music will bring you a lot of healing, okay? And it will also help you to manifest what you want to bring into your life. Okay, for those of you that don't know, we have, that you're new, I have another channel. You can find it under featured channels here or in the description box. It's called Higher Realms Music. And it's a channel for healing and meditation and for relaxation and good sleep and so on and so forth. So listen to what you are being told here. Listen to your inner voice. And also come from a place of being very grateful for everything that you have here. Very important that you finally achieved loving and accepting yourself inside and out. And you're understanding too. I mean, you're really standing in your power. You know not to doubt your intuition anymore. You know to pay attention to how you feel about certain things. You truly are, Virgo, standing in your true divine power now. And again, see, when you can do that, that's when everything starts clicking into place, right? And you can clear out the negativity and you start staying focused on what you want to create or do here, okay? Ooh, there's going to be an honest conversation that you're going to have in regards to it looks like somebody toxic wants to come back around. You're going to have an honest conversation with this person. Okay? You are. I think you're clearly going to let them know that, hey, you did that, this, and this, and that. I don't want to be around you because you're just toxic. Period. Okay? I also see here that whatever this, whoever this toxic individual is, I feel you've been asking, right, for the divine here to take care of that situation so this person never shows up again, and to give you the strength that you need to stand up to this person and not go back again. Yes, you did give it to God. And I think they came back with telling you, hey, this kind of needed to happen so you could finally learn a pattern that you were doing, right? Or a pattern to start learning to love yourself, to put your needs first, Virgo. This is what they're saying here. So continue to be strong in your faith here. Take really good care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Do any kind of healing that you need to do. But you need to know that you are getting additional spiritual support and awareness here to get ready for the next phase of your life. Okay? Just be true. Be real. You need to know that you are special to them. They do want you to really put a lot of focus on taking the best care of yourself, right? So eating good, working out, getting into your meditation, your prayer, having a schedule, right, that gives you time for work, rest, and play, Virgo. Okay? You will get your rhythm. Once you start organizing things a little bit better, you will get into a rhythm where it will feel, where something was so difficult before, so daunting, now it feels like, you've got it all organized and it's just smooth running, and, you just feel like your work is no longer your work. Maybe it's your attitude that's changing about it, right? So Virgo, those are the messages I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading today. Shadow Cat, hey honey. Love you, hon. I hope there were messages in here for you today. And I just wanted to thank each and every one of you. Alexandra, hey sweetheart. Just wanted to thank you for sharing your time with me and being here. Maribel, hey honey. Karma Karen, hey honey. I just saw you. And have a terrific day. Really, just vibe high, live your life in joy, and be happy, and do everything that you want to do, right? You want to go, whatever you want to do. Get your stuff done, and then go treat yourself to something special, Virgo, because you deserve it. You really do, all right? Make yourself the number one priority now. You're welcome, V. Allied, hey, honey. Okay, make yourself the number one priority, all right? I do feel you've got that go-getter, go energy, which is great too, but let's balance that between, work, play, rest, love life, whatever else you've got going on. And so that everything runs nice and smooth and you're not stressing and you don't feel pressed for time, Virgo, right? It's almost like, when we were little, right? Okay, well, if you go clean your room, you'll get this allowance, or go clean up your room and then we'll go out for ice cream. Something like that. So you went and cleaned your room, right? Okay, you're ready for the ice cream. Something like that, okay, I got to get this done today, but let me get it all done. And then the rest of the day, I'm going to do everything that I want to do. Something like that, All right, family. I love you. God bless each and every one of you. And I will see you again tomorrow, okay? All right, you be good now. Vibe high, sister, brother. Vibe high. I'll see you again soon. Love you. Bye. Love you.